Hi, I'm Heather Mavencamp, Director of Governmental Affairs. You may have watched the first segment with Christine Berger as she talked about the federal stimulus dollars and 4 programs that are available for your clients to make use of energy efficiency products. I am going to talk to you today about 10 ways to save energy in your home if your clients were unavailable to take use of those programs, or if you just like to save some money. If your clients are unable to take advantage of these great programs that are coming through the stimulus dollars, but they still want to improve their energy use and cut down on the costs, I am going to address 10 ways to save energy. And all this information was also provided by the same website we've been referring to, energy.mn.gov. So if you want more information besides what I mentioned today, you can visit that website and find out more. The first thing they suggest to do is to have an energy audit. This will give you an evaluation of your energy use, insulation levels, air leakage, and mechanical systems. And you can receive an energy audit through your utility companies or private contractors. And this will just give you an idea of maybe where you should start to look at to improve your energy use. One of their suggested areas are ceiling air leaks. The air leaks are caused by inside air escaping to the outside. And a lot of the tips that they recommend are caulking and foam sealant, weather stripping around doors, avoiding wall penetration, sealing joints in the ductwork with foil or mastic, just to cut down on the different areas that air can leak through. That will reduce your efficiency. Thirdly, they say to check mechanical systems, such as water heaters, air conditioners, furnaces, gas fireplaces, and ventilation systems. They recommend to inspect these and have them tuned up to keep them operating efficiently and safely. Also, changing your air filter, that is a really easy thing to do. That gets gunked up and doesn't allow the HVAC units to work properly, so make sure you're checking that out. Fourth, heat efficiently. Replacing old inefficient systems with new highly efficient options make the most sense. They also recommend not to use fans either on the furnace or on the ceiling to control uneven heating, because it makes you feel cooler and the fans use electricity. They also recommend that people who think that using electric space heaters will automatically save you money may be a myth, because it does use electricity and has other increased environmental effects. If you don't want to replace an old inefficient system because you just can't afford it, one of the other suggestions is to use a programmable thermostat. They say if you adjust your thermostat 1 degree down in winter and up in summer for 16 hours a day, you can save 2% of your fuel bill. And they're a really small purchase and really easy to manage. The sixth thing they mention is to control hot water use. They say that a standard shower head can use up to 5.5 gallons of water a minute, which means for a 10-minute shower that could be 40 gallons of hot water. The new low-flow shower heads spray at under 2 gallons per minute. And they also say to turn down your water heater to 120 degrees and wash clothes in cold water, and that will reduce the amount of hot water that you use overall. A really simple suggestion is replacing your light bulbs. They say that CFL bulbs can save $30 over the life of the bulb in energy costs. And if you've ever been in the stores recently, you may not like the coiled looking light bulbs, but they do make them look like the old regular incandescent light bulbs. So they're really coming down in cost and fairly reasonable, and they last for a very long time. Do note, though, that these CFL light bulbs have a small amount of mercury and that you do need to dispose of them properly. Another suggestion they have is to use outlet switches. They say that standby power or phantom load, the electricity that throws through appliances and devices when they are turned off but plugged in, up to 40% of on for some things. Plug these things into an outlet switch and use them only when you need to. And the outlet switch they're referring to is one that has multiple plug-ins, and then you can turn the whole thing on and off. And I guess that the new generation outlet switches can show you how much electricity you're actually using, and maybe you can cut back in some areas. They also suggest to install timers and motion detectors for things such as outside security lights, lights that are frequently left on, and lights in remote locations. or you could just turn off your light switches when you leave the room. The last thing they recommend is to buy Energy Star products. These products are the same or better than standard products, but they use less energy, and that is their main focus. And you can find out what Energy Star products are available at energystar.gov.
Thank you very much for listening. Until next time.